Well, good morning, Gathering Network kids, and welcome back to Kids Zone today as we are making our way through the New Testament and the stories about Jesus. This one today is all about who is the very best, number one, in God's kingdom. Well, we enter into this story with Jesus' friends arguing. Who is the most important helper in God's kingdom? Who is number one? And they truly, genuinely wanted to know. I am, says James. No, you're not, argued Peter. I am. You guys are so ridiculous. I'm the favorite, obviously, Matthew says. Well, this silly argument went on and on like that for some time. Maybe you've had an argument like that with a brother or a sister or a friend where somebody just wants to be right. Well, you see, Jesus' friends had started thinking that they had to do something to make themselves special to Jesus. That if they were the smartest or the nicest or the cleverest or the most good-looking, that Jesus would like them best. But they'd forgotten something very important, something God had been teaching his people all through the years. It doesn't matter how smart you are, or how good you are, or rich you are, or how nice you are, or how perfect you are, or how good you looked, or how important you are. None of it makes any difference in God's kingdom, because God's love is a gift. It's a special gift. And as anyone will tell you, the whole idea of a gift is that it's free. All you have to do is reach out with your hands and take it or receive it. So while Jesus' friends were arguing, some people who knew all about getting gifts, in fact, you might say they were experts when it came to gifts, they had come to see Jesus. Who were those experts? You're probably wondering. They were children. Jesus' friends tried to send them away. Jesus does not have time for you, they told him. He is too tired. You need to move along. But they were wrong. Jesus always had time for the children that would come and see him. Don't ever, ever, ever send them away, Jesus said. Bring the little ones to me. Now, if you had been there, what do you think? Would you have lined up quietly to see Jesus? Do you think Jesus would have asked you how good you'd been before he'd give you a hug or talk to you? Would it have maybe you have been on your best behavior or tried to get dressed up in your best clothes? Or would you have done what these children did? They ran straight up to Jesus and they let him hug him and pick him up and play with them and swing him around. You see, kids loved Jesus, and they knew that they didn't need to do anything special or follow any special rules for him to love them and want to be with them. All they needed to do was run into his arms, and so that's what they did. It was a lesson for Jesus' disciples, the adults, Matthew and Peter and all the guys that were arguing. After all the laughing and games and fun, Jesus turned to these guys and said, no matter how big you grow, never grow so much that you lose your child's heart full of trust in God. Be like these children. They are the most important in God's kingdom. We'll take some time today with the discussion questions, and I'll see you guys next week.